Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children and mice, hamsters of all ages. My name is Jordan with a silent PH in the middle, and I am joined by a whole gaggle of people to play some Dungeon Crawl Classics on this wonderful 20th of December, this great Christmas season. Let's go around and introduce everybody. So we'll start with Cyber. Go ahead.
Oh, hi. Hi, I'm Cyber. I'm very sick right now.
That's
I
good.
use he, him pronouns. Go
Fantastic. RJ, who are you?
Hey everybody, I'm RJ, and I am also sick. Tis the season, everybody.
Oh, well, now I'm a little sad. LB, are you sick?
No, I'm not. I'm
good.
tip top. Hi, I'm LB Hackemup. You can find me at LB Hackemup. This is gonna be fun.
Wings, who are you?
I'm Wings. I'm also known as Danae Keener of DanaeKeener.com, the one and only. I'm ready to fuck some stuff up and get fucked up.
Graybeard, who are you?
Graybeard of Graybeard's Tavern. We're here, and I have permission from indoor to wing weapons and toys and whatnot around, so I will take advantage of it.
Oh, fantastic. I'm assuming people can hear me. I'm assuming my players will let me know that we can all be heard on Twitch, because I don't stream a whole bunch. So you're probably asking yourself, who is this guy? Why is he so handsome? And what is Dungeon Crawl Classics? Well, let me answer a bunch of those questions. First of all, my name is Jordan. I run a Forgotten Realms YouTube channel. And when I don't run that, I like to play other games that aren't D&D, like Dungeon Crawl Classics. Dungeon Crawl Classics, invented in the early 2010s, was a throwback to how Dungeons and Dragons was back in the 1970s. Very lethal, very dungeon crawly, and very random. Gonzo, some people would say. So Dungeon Crawl Classics is kind of a throwback to that. It's a really fun system, but it is very much a... what's the word I'm looking for? Like, it's just scary because you can die a whole bunch. We have some players tonight that have characters that have like 4, maybe 3 hit points. And you can die very easily. Yeah, there you go. RG's got 2. So that's fantastic. We are going to play through this gonzo silly game. It is... and I should say Goodman Games makes Dungeon Crawl Classics, and they're also really good at printing these awesome modules that you can use for 1 to 2 nights of D&D. And every holiday season, they come out with a holiday Dungeon Crawl Classics adventure. And we are playing one of those from 2013. And we are playing The Old Gods Return. And we're going to dive right in and just play a fun game. I'm not watching chat. Should I be? People who are here? Should I just run a game? Is that okay? Okay. So, we're playing that. And begin. Okay, so all of you are in a town. You've been living in a village your whole life. Maybe you've done some adventuring. Cyber, you probably killed a warthog at some point, and you're really proud of it. It's like on your mantle above your house kind of a thing. You guys are more seasoned adventurers than the rest of the contributing town. And it is winter. It is the winter solstice. It is very holiday-y. There are festivals. There are bonfires. There's a whole bunch of food and things going on, things like that. And the downer on this entire event, this winter solstice, is that you have been hearing that there is a illness going through all of the neighboring towns. Children age 10 or less, never affecting a child older than 10 or older than 11, 10 or less, has been getting this plague that's just taken upon them. They have blue-black lips. They're in a comatose state. They can't be wakened, and they have these blackened patches on their skin. And eventually, the blackened patches grow and grow and grow, and they pass away. And it's very sad because nobody likes, sick children on winter solstice. Accompanied by this illness is a glittering object in the sky. Far off on the horizon, almost like a distant star, seems to be approaching the towns, and these children start to get sick, and it's just somber and awful. And you're thinking about this as you decide to jump into the festivities, and then you raise your glass and you're like, hell yeah, winter solstice, yeah, and you forget all that fun stuff or all that terrible stuff, and you're enjoying the festivities. You're running around having a great time. It's awesome. The leader of your town raises a glass with a spoon, and he goes ding, 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 ding. And he tries to get all of your attention. And you approach because he's the leader of the town. He is a priest that has watched over you his whole life, very old. There's a giant bonfire in the center of town, and he's standing in front of it. You guys approach, and he says, he says meow as my cat meows. He says, "May Loptar bless all of you. The flame god will heal all and ignite the fire within your soul as it comes out. I would like to have our 5 best villagers, the people we love the most in this village, to approach us." And he points to you, Cyber, and he says, "Would you come forward and introduce yourself to the rest of the clan?"
But of course. Hello, everybody. I'm sure you all know me. My name is Sydney Marsh, the town's local tax collector. He just looks like this like slimy dude. Like he's got the like greasy slick back hair. Very austere clothing. With a little bit of some cheeky armor underneath. Daggers at his side because if somebody doesn't pay up, well, he knows how to get what he wants anyway.
Excellent. And this priest points at you, RJ, and has you step forward. And you, sir, please step forward and show your skills to the people.
Stepping up onto just into the area, there is a young man, hood thrown up, like hair covering his face, and he has like a sock puppet on one hand.
Yes.
And you just hear the sock puppet go, "Hey everybody, I'm Ash."
Of course, your shenanigans bring delight to everybody in the village.
Everyone in the village also knows he's an orphan.
Oh, yeah. That's rough. And you, LB, why don't you come forward and introduce yourself?
So a relatively humble-looking man steps forward with some nice scale mail, though he does have a cloak covering him, a tattered old thing. He's kind of, as he's addressed, he's shoving this beautiful brown and black speckled cow. And as he's being addressed, he just says, "More! You're drunk! Stop it! Stop eating the table! Oh! Hello, everyone!" And he kind of like hobbles up as a man who has been, has worked a lot in his life does. He's a little muscular, but as someone who has worked the fields, he says, "Hello, my name is Bingo, and I am very happy to be here. I'm happy to have this wine that you provided for us. It's wonderful. Thank you so much, sir." "More! Stop it!" He just like gets down and starts pushing his cow again.
Awesome. And he brings, he points to you, Wings, and says, "Oh, come forward, come forward. Oh, mind the cow, please."
All right, this lanky dude with a straw hat holding a pitchfork and has a chicken under his arm comes over. He's like, "Hey there, everybody. I'm Clay. It's nice to see you."
Fabulous. And he's like, "But last but not least, our other prized member of the village. Will you come up and introduce yourself, sir?" And he points to you, Graybeard.
And this dwarf, who's kind of stocky but known for his stamina and in said drinking contests and whatnot, grumbles his way up. "What? Yeah. Hi. I'm a champion. Whoa." And he's just kind of a jerk about it.
And the crowd cheers. They're just like, "Yeah, champion!" And then our priest of Laptar says, "Oh, excellent, excellent, Grumblebeard. So excited to have you all here. Now, if we will all bow our heads, Grumblebeard will lead us in the winter solstice chant of safety. Go ahead, Grumblebeard."
Son of a... You made me wear this sweater and everything. Now I lay me down in my grave. Wait, no, which one? What am I saying?
The winter solstice chant of safety, yes.
Oh, yeah. Lock your doors and stoke the fire. We'll burn the bad guys on a pyre. Be real good to everyone. And in a month or 3, out will come the sun.
And just a single tear from his face, and he's just like, "That was so beautiful. Grumblebeard always leads the best chants. Can't we all agree?" And the crowd just like, "Yeah, it goes crazy. It's just wonderful." You guys are ready for the festivities when you hear a blood-curdling scream coming from one of the houses behind you. And it's a woman's scream, and it's just awful, like somebody's been stabbed, like it's just this terrible thing. And this woman comes running out, and she's holding what appears to be her son. And her son has the black plague marks on him, and he's got the blue and black lips, and he's comatose. And she's like, "My son, he just collapsed, and he's got the illness. Somebody help, somebody help."
All right, everyone stand aside. I will channel my great god to see if there's something I can do about this. I'm going to go up and I'm going to try to bless him.
Okay.
Bingo said step back. He gets up in people's faces.
I am using my blessing. I am rolling a
D20 plus your level plus your personality.
Plus my personality. Good thing I'm super personal. That's not a 20. I was like, 22, wow! I have the right dice for this game, and it makes me super happy. That's a 9.
A 9? So what does it say on your spell sheet?
Failure!
That's a failure. So you go to bless this person. You now have one level of disapproval.
No! Cthulhu,
So-
no!
So with clerics, you roll for spells. Well, with everything you roll for spells, but with clerics you roll for spells. And if you get below the spell's effective rate, which I believe is like 11 or maybe it's 12 or higher.
It's 11, yeah.
Then you get disapproval. Your god is not happy with you. So on a natural 1, you have to roll on the disapproval table. But now, because you have disapproval, now if you roll a natural 1 or a natural 2, you have to roll on the disapproval table. And that will go up every single time you fail. But you have not lost that spell. You can still cast it.
Good, good.
So you walk over and you do some like magic, and you're just kind of like, God, come on, Cthulhu, you could really help out this boy right now. And there
Give
is
this boy a tentacly hug.
There is no tentacle hug in sight, and it is just very sad. At that exact moment, the mother screams again, and she points back behind her, and a little gnome-sized creature with a blue skin and white hair and a white beard, but it's not really like a beard. It's more like the lichen. Is that the stuff that's on like rocks and stuff? It's kind of like that on his face, and he's got a dagger, and he's looking back and forth, and he's just like, nah, 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 nah. And she's like, I think he did it. He did it right there.
Son of a... Start lumping towards him.
As you lump in towards him, he goes... And more of these creatures come out. 4 of them, in fact. And there are now 5 of these little blue, gnomish, bearded, dagger-wielding jerks in front of you. And they look like they have murder in their eyes. And everybody should roll initiative.
Protect the villagers.
Or no.
We are rolling a d20, yes?
You're rolling a d20 plus your dexterity, I believe, or agility.
Oh, should that have been added? Okay.
And when you say your agility, you mean the modifier, right?
Yes, I do mean the modifier.
Okay.
While everyone's rolling, I'll just point out that this game has the coolest dice.
I actually need to get my dice, so hang on.
Okay, So I have, this is a D30. I
Jesus.
have a D9, which shouldn't be possible, right? No, a D5. These things are crazy, and I love them.
They
Hey,
are
Jordan.
they're very fun.
So my lucky roll is speed.
Okay.
Do I add that to my initiative, or
What
that's
is-
just for something totally?
Nope. Speed is movement. So
Movement, okay.
what is your modifier for luck?
My modifier for luck is +1.
So you have plus 5 feet of movement.
Ah, sick.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. 15.
All right. So I just go down the line. So Cyber/Sydney, what did you roll for initiative?
11.
11. And I need to have the window open. RJ, what did you roll?
I rolled a 14.
Cool. And LB?
I rolled a 10.
10 for LB. And Wings.
16.
And finally, Graybeard.
17 minus 1 is 16.
Wings or Graybeard, who do you want to go first?
Grumblebeard was headed there. So
Oh, that's true.
let him,
Do I look like a guy who's getting there first?
All right, you have 5 of these really evil-looking gnome elf creatures of some kind of evil thing. Graybeard, Grumblebeard, I should say. What do you want to do?
Grumblebeard was forced to wear his holiday sweater, so he doesn't actually have his armor on at this point.
Okay.
But he never goes anywhere without his shield and hammer, so he's going to shield bash and smash one of them.
Okay, so go ahead. I think it's a
Yeah.
D20 for your attack and a D16 for your shield bash.
And some of these are actually on the sheet, right?
Okay,
No.
yeah, they should be. Oh, and you are a dwarf. So dwarfs
Yes.
have a die called a Mighty Deed die.
Yeah.
Now, a
that's
Mighty
right.
Deed in your case, because you're level 1, is 1d3.
Yep.
So when you attack, you will roll a D20 and a D3, add them together, and that is the target that your attack is.
All right. So there's a 1 for the first for the shield bash, mighty deed, and a 2 for the hammer. Now go back to a D20. Okay, hammer. I should make a shield attack button. I'll do that in a minute.
Okay.
But here's for the hammer. 21 plus 3, 24 to hit.
24 hits. Now you also add that Mighty Deed damage to your damage.
And it's the 3, no matter what number I roll, that's what it is.
It's, yeah, so you rolled for
Okay.
your, I believe you rolled a 2 for that attack, or was it the 1? You attacked with your Warhammer, and it was the 2 that you
Yeah.
rolled earlier. So you would add that 2 to the 3, so you did 5 damage.
All right.
Good job. You walk right up and kill it in 1 hit. It just comes down and goes, poof, and that thing is dead immediately.
Okay. And then the shield bash is the second attack the dwarf gets. The numbers shouldn't be different on this.
You roll a D16 for the shield bash.
Oh, so
instead
it
of a
is
D20.
different.
Yeah.
All right. So
We're
should've made-
learning. It's fun.
should've
New
made some
system. Yay.
macros. R.
That's okay. We'll figure it out. But you roll a D16 plus your Mighty Deed to see if you hit.
All right. Oh, a 5 plus the 2 I rolled earlier is 7.
That misses. So you run up to another one. You squash one and kill it. You guys have 4 of these enemies left. You run up to the another one and you try to shield bash it, but he dodges nimbly out of the way. Up next is Wings. Clay.
So Grumblebeard's down there. He's getting all like in the melee. He's doing the deed. And then like when the camera whip pans back to Clay, he's holding a flask of oil and it's on fire.
Nice.
And he's just gonna throw it in there.
Okay. Is your goal to hit multiples or 1?
I would like to hit multiples.
Okay, we'll say
I'd
that.
probably avoid Grumblebeard, but
Yeah.
you know.
So Grumblebeard has one over here, and we'll say that there are 3 approaching from the other side. And if you throw this, you could hit 2 of them. So I need you to make an agility attack because you're throwing
Agility.
something.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna assume if I hit this button, it'll do what I want it to. That's a natural 1.
All right. So we have some fun stuff happening now because natural 1s mean natural fun.
Boy!
Stop.
So in the DCC RPG resources that I put on, I should have shared it with everybody. There is a image that has fumbles. So now, Wings, I need you to roll a D20 minus your luck modifier if you have one.
I'm pretty sure that this guy's about as it's funny. He only has 1 modifier and it's a -2 in strength. So everything else is 0. It's super easy.
Fantastic. All right, so roll a D20.
A D20. Here we go. 12.
12. You inadvertently swing at one randomly determined ally within range. You need to make another attack roll, and let's see, I'll roll a D3. That's going to be Cyber you're going to hit. So make an attack roll against Cyber's AC.
All right, with my weapon?
No, with the Molotov cocktail that you threw, yeah. So and
Wonderful.
another agility roll.
Okay. That one was a 4.
All right, so does a 4 hit your AC, Sydney?
It does not.
All right, so you throw it past him. It lands at his feet and blows up into a fiery blaze. And he's like,
You clumsy peasant, how dare you?
up next is RJ. What do you want to do? You got Grumblebeard is fighting 1 and 3 are marching towards you. And you're also muted.
I'm a professional. Looks over at Clay, who has just chucked the Molotov cocktail at Sydney, scoots away from the rest of the party, pulls out a sling, and just starts sling stoning into the crowd.
Okay. Roll to Slingstone.
I hope this works. Nope, another natural 1.
All
That's
right.
hilarious.
Roll a d20 and add, what's your luck modifier? Is it 0?
It's 1, so
It's-
-1.
So -1, yep.
This is
Stop
great.
rolling in D20 and roll 20, okay?
4, which is I have-
Your weapon is damaged. A bowstring breaks, a sword hilt falls off, or a crossbow firing mechanism jams. The weapon can be repaired within 10 minutes of work, but is useless for now.
Great. So like the little pocket flies off and like lands on top of a gnome's head. And
Exactly.
Ash is like, nice hat.
Fabulous.
Next.
Up next is Cyber. Sydney Marsh.
Is there a way where like I could sneak through the crowd to like one of these little buggers? And
Are you a thief?
I am.
All right. Yes. So roll a stealth check first.
Is that sneak silently?
Yes. Thank you.
I fumble.
Okay. So that just means that you didn't do an attack, so we don't roll on a fumble table. But you are very much not sneaky. So you can still move up to them, but you will not have sneak attack.
So in his mind, Sydney is like going full on like Assassin's Creed, like just stealthing through the crowd, but instead he's just like, don't touch me. And he's gonna come out and try to stab one of these things, but not be able to backstab. I think.
Correct.
Actually, he's gonna throw it. He's gonna throw one of his daggers.
Okay. Throw it away.
17 to hit.
17 hits. Roll damage.
2.
2 damage. All right. Fantastic. Up next is our, and sorry for the clicking of my keyboard. That's how I keep track of everything. Up next is our evil gnome, elvish, blue, terrible people. So you threw a dagger at them. Two of them, Mr. Cyber, are going to run towards you, and they're going to make an attack. The first one pulls out his dagger and attacks you for a 7.
That does not hit.
The second one puts his dagger in his sheath and takes his hand and tries to touch your face for a 6.
Don't you dare touch me. That does not hit.
And you slap it out of the way. The other one is going to go run and help Graybeard, and he's going to attack Graybeard with a dagger, which is a 8 to hit you.
No.
And the other one you're fighting is like trying to get at you, and it tries to touch your face really quick for a 18.
Oh, that hits me.
Okay, that hits you. And
My big solid face.
you take 2 points of frigid cold damage. It is so chilling.
Ugh, I hate the cold.
And it feels awful. I need you to make a fortitude save. So I need you to roll fortitude.
Something I'm good at, finally. All right. Come on, dice. Looks like an 11.
11, you're good. So you feel the heat pulling out of your body through your face into his hand, but you shake it off and you're okay. So up next, LB.
All right, Bingo is going to hop down off the stage, hop onto Mower, and say, "Yeah, my friend, let us go into combat." And we are going to move in and try to attack one of these mounted.
There you go.
Okay. So I'm gonna use
I don't
my-
have the mounted rules in front of me. Did you read them?
I do.
Okay, there you go.
I just get a +1 to AC, and then my ability to stay on it is my agility score.
Okay.
So basically, I can move as fast as the cow does, which I assume is probably like... My normal is 25. I assume it's maybe 20. Unless he's like really motivated.
Yeah. And he got that carrot in front of him, and then he goes 40. But otherwise, yeah.
He's got that bloodlust in his eyes. So I'm going to use my longsword to
Okay.
try to attack one of these guys.
So are you going after the one that Graybeard's fighting, or the one that Sydney is fighting?
Grumblebeard's got this. I
Okay.
know he does. And I rolled a natural 20.
What? All right. What is your class?
I'm a cleric.
So you need to roll a d20
Okay.
and add your luck if you have it.
Okay. 7.
7. Strike to the hand knocks the weapon into the air, and the weapon lands 1d20 plus 5 feet away. So roll another d20.
15.
So it rolls 20, or if you knock his dagger out of his hand and it flies 20 feet out into the air, and you also do your regular damage.
Avasti! And I do 7 damage.
He's dead. You kill him in one hit. Holy cow.
And I put my sword up into the air. I put it down to my side and clean it off with my cloak.
Nice. Wonderful. Back to the top of the round. Grumblebeard, you've got 2 guys fighting you. What do you want to do?
I'll give one the hammer and one the shield.
All right, let's do the hammer first.
All right, and that's, you said, was
D20 plus a D3 plus your level plus your strength.
Oh, plus my level.
So
Okay.
confusing.
Yes, and then so that I'm putting down little cheat codes right here. So
Do it up.
And my strength is a 0, so that's easy to do. All right. And so I will learn and go. Oof. 6 to hit.
A 6 misses.
All right, and then my shield is the D16.
Correct.
You said? All right, and same thing though. D3 and then plus 1 for my level. And haha, how about you? 15.
15 hits. Roll damage. I don't know what is your damage for the.
For the shield, it's character sheet. Shield, it says down here somewhere. There's a button for it, but there is no damage associated with the shield.
Let's look.
Great. Probably D4 or D6, I would imagine.
We'll say D4, sure.
Sure.
Can't remember.
Bam. 2 points of damage.
Fantastic. So you have now done a bit of damage to this guy. Was this the guy that got hurt earlier?
Well, I took one out.
That's right.
I slugged the one. So yeah, this is his second hit.
All right,
him.
he's down. He's real low. He's not doing too well. Up next is Wings.
How many of these guys are left?
There are 3 guys left. One of them is very hurt. The other 2 are untouched.
Throughout this fight, Clay's just been kind of wading his way through panicked people, and he's gonna try and get one with his pitchfork.
Okay.
And he's a warrior.
Uh-huh. You also
So-
get a D3.
I believe so.
Yep.
So I'm gonna try that.
So, and I will give you, this is something I don't want to overwhelm you, but I will say this. A Mighty Deed die, which is a D3, you can say beforehand, hey, Jordan, I want to do something cool with my Mighty Deed, like stab them in the throat, or disarm them, or trip them, and you can alter the battlefield that way. If you say that, you know, Jordan, I want to do this, and then you roll a 3 on your D3, that happens. So you can do things like trip people and all kinds of cool stuff.
Cool. Can I do that?
Sure, what do you want to do?
I want to trip him.
Okay, what'd you roll?
A 3.
A 3, fantastic.
Well, I mean, I rolled a 6, but like I rolled a 3 on my Mighty Deed die.
Great. So a 6 doesn't hit his AC, so even though you rolled a 3 on your Mighty Deed die, it does not happen.
Cool.
You stab at him with his pitchfork, he dodges out of the way and laughs at you and says,
Get
up
behind
next
me, Henrietta.
is RJ.
Could I sneak silently to get some backstabs off and some duders?
Absolutely. So you can either do that or you can join a monster that is already fighting somebody else. Kind of like in 5th edition, you can get your sneak attack if you're adjacent to somebody.
Okay.
So you could run up to help Sydney or Grumblebeard and get your sneak attack.
I kind of want to stay as far away as possible. So as I'm sneaking past, I grab like a steak knife off a table and huck it.
Absolutely. So roll an attack.
Sneak silently 12, and then I don't have a macro for this, so
That's okay.
12.
12 misses, and you don't hit.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yep. Fun times.
Cyber, what do you want to do? You got 2 of these guys on you, I think?
Oh, they're on me?
No, one of them because Bingo killed the other. So you have one guy, you and Bingo. Bingo's on a cow.
Can I, like, tap him on his shoulder and point so that he turns around and I can backstab him?
You could absolutely do that. Make an attack.
Would this be backstab?
So, yes, it would be a backstab attack.
Okay.
But not the and the damage if you hit, but only if you hit.
Okay, 12.
12 misses, I believe. Yeah.
All right. That's it.
Okay. Up next is our guys. So we got one guy. He's going to go after this cleric on a cow. Really upset with that. He makes an attack with his dagger, and it is a 4.
That definitely misses.
The other one is going to run up to Sydney Marsh and attack him with a hand, and that is a 17.
Oh, no.
Sydney, you take 7 points of damage.
I'm dead.
All right.
Oh.
Now, how death work is you have 1 round to be healed, and then you're dead forever. So if Bingo can lay on hands and cure you, you're going to be okay. But if she can't, or he can't, you're dead.
So I tap this person on the shoulder and point at what's that over there? Then he turns around, and I try to stab him, and then he turns around and sees that I'm stabbing out, and then
Yep, that's exactly what happens. And then the last one will attack LB with a dagger for sorry, not LB, but Greybeard for an 11.
Miss.
That is a miss. And then we
Good
go
to have a
to
shield.
LB.
LB's gonna lay on hands.
All right, roll D20.
Oh, okay. All right, hold on. Here we go. No pressure. First death.
Personality plus
Baby.
level.
Personality plus level.
Yeah.
does Cthulhu love me?
Does a 9 do anything?
I think you have to have an 11 or higher.
Cthulhu doesn't love me.
Cthulhu's in a mood tonight, okay?
Cthulhu's always in a mood, though.
Cthulhu's always.
That's true. Plus your plus failure increases. Oh, I
Failure
get-
increases disapproval range, so you are now at 1, 2, or 3 of your disapproval. Is that so? And I'm sorry, Cindy Marsh. I think you pass away.
Cool.
Unless somebody can heal you.
Oh.
GB, what do you want to do?
I'm so sorry.
Seeing Sydney dead and the lament of Bingo, he bellows out and takes the one that stabs Sydney and just crushes him with both attacks. And
Oh,
now
fantastic.
Now I've got the buttons. Got the buttons fixed. So, attacks not with the short bow. It's actually there it is. With the warhammer, 9 to hit.
9 misses.
Oh, shield bash, 25 to hit.
25 hits.
3 damage.
3 damage. Okay.
Yep.
Up next, Wings.
Me. More pitchfork action. Let's do this.
Do it up.
Ha! 13.
Oh, 13 misses.
Ha ha!
But did you roll your deed die as well?
Oh, I did roll it with the D die.
You did? Okay.
Die. I did.
Just checking. Then RJ.
How many are left?
There's
2,
3
3?
left. 2 of them are real hurt.
Oh, I'm just gonna grab another steak knife off the table and just
Okay.
duck behind a turkey and lob it.
Do it.
I'll
I'll give you sneak attack because they're all engaged.
No, does not happen.
All right. Cyber's dead. You hear him croak and he falls over.
The knife spins in the air and hits Sydney.
Our good friends are going to attack LB with a 12.
Not today, my friends.
We're going to attack GB with a 12. And then this guy's getting tired of getting daggers thrown at him, so he's going to run over to you, RJ, and he goes for a 10. I'm assuming that misses. Okay. Then, LB, what do you want to do? Your friend passed away in your arms, went into the afterlife.
Cthulhu, why have you forsaken me? I'm gonna go kill the guy who killed my friend.
Do it up.
Trying. Does a 3 hit?
3 misses. You guys are swinging left and right. It's terrible. GB, what do you want to do?
We're villagers, okay?
We're still after that same one that killed our pal. So
Okay.
it's even though he was a tax collector, I let him have it again. Shield and an 8 that doesn't hit. I
Nope.
would imagine. And then with a shield, 18.
18 hits.
For another 1 point of damage.
Oh, you smack him in the face. The bone from his nose goes up into his brain, and he twitches and then falls down dead. You now have 2 of these creatures left. One of them severely injured. RJ, what would you like to do? Oh no, not RJ. GB is Wings. Wings is next. Sorry.
Oh, sugar snap peas. More pickaxe action. Pickaxe.
Okay, do it.
Pitchfork action. I'm rolling. Oh, I'm also talking to myself on roll 20. It was a 4. It doesn't hit. Don't
4
worry
doesn't
about it.
hit.
It's fine.
RJ.
I'm gonna try rolling an actual dice this time because fuck roll 20. Is there a way I could hide? Or
Yeah. No, they're all engaged with other people, so I'm going to give you sneak attack. So you can, if you land an attack, you'll get the sneak attack damage for
Okay,
that
cool.
weapon.
Basically flips the plate, turkeys in front of him. Then he moves away for, thank you God. 16.
16 hits.
Cool. 4 plus 2, 6 plus 1, 7 points of damage.
Dead. Now you have one guy left, and he's at 1 hit point.
Oh, also, you just see like a pair of chains come out, and he's like behind the guy that's fighting him. And he just starts choking him out. I have a garrote.
Yeah, that's great. I love it. Cyber is dead. What's your other character, Cyber? We made backup characters in case everybody dies.
Are we introducing them?
Yeah, sure. So
Okay.
out of the how do you want to introduce this guy? He's at the party.
So yeah, just like I think this guy's just like stumbling from like outside, and it's just like what's going on? This is the town's animal trainer. Specifically, he deals with like wolves and dogs and stuff. And he's just like, oh, that's not cool. And yeah, he is it his turn?
It's his turn. What does he want to do?
Okay, he's taking out his sling, and he's just gonna like try to whop one of them. Does a 14 hit?
A 14 exactly hits.
For 2 damage.
And he had 1 hit point left. You save the day, just like David fighting a Goliath, only in reverse because you're taller than the monster you killed. And he fell down. And you guys have won the evening. Everybody, there are like a couple of other people, villagers that died. There's blood in the snow. It's just a crazy, crazy night. You're mopping.
Sydney!
Wait, what happened to Sydney?
Bingo dismounts his cow, gets on the ground, and starts wailing to the stars.
Oh no, hate to see it.
Clay comes up and pats Bingo on the back. It's okay. He was a dick.
Tax collector.
But he was. Kind of just started doing something. But he was our dick.
Gross.
As you guys
Ash
are
looks over with he's strung up the little gnome as like a little fake marionette. I made a friend.
Ash, we need to talk about your disturbing personality traits.
Okay.
as you guys are lamenting poor Sydney and especially you, Bingo, you're raising your hands to the stars. The moon that is shining down on you, a shadow envelops the whole village. And you look up, and there is a floating glacier of ice that is probably like 15 feet off the ground, but this whole thing is like 80 to 90 feet tall. And it is slowly moving towards your village, and then it just stops. And it's just hovering there.
Oh, so it's like eclipsing the moon?
Yes.
Okay. Skull's gonna look up, and it's just gonna be like, oh no. Ildaver's not gonna like that.
And the whole lament thing, Grumblebeard was, grifting the bodies of the dead gnomes, because he's got a empty chest here that needs filling with stuff. So,
yeah, they've got daggers on them. And they have cute little outfits with like a red hat and then some black pants and some brown boots, a belt with a skull on it. You don't think you can sell it for a lot of money, but if you want to keep it, you can.
all right.
Ash looks up at the ice floating there with the sock puppet. Guess you could say the gnomes are the tip of the iceberg.
What should we say about this? Go to your corner.
Marionette's the corpse away.
The priest of Loptar comes over, and he's very like out of breath and just like, oh, may Loptar bless you. We think this is an omen, that this glacier probably brought the plague upon us. Will you brave adventurers go and discover what is happening and perhaps destroy it?
All right.
Got a magic carpet somewhere so we can get up there?
Well, I mean, maybe we have some rope. You could, I don't know. You're the adventurers. But
All right.
I'll tell you what I can do. And he points his staff to the bonfire, and it changes from a regular, like, orange fire to just white. And he goes to you, Grumblebeard, and he's like, walk through the fire.
Well, all right. And he picks up and he puts the chest on his shoulder that now has skull belts. Didn't care about the kid costumes. But it's got a half dozen skull belts. And then he basically kind of held out a dagger to each of you if you wanted a dagger.
Grumblebeard, don't you think you should be putting on your armor before we go on such an endeavor?
And he lumps the chest back down. And yeah, he gets in, pulls out his armor.
God.
Yeah.
And who be you, Animal Wrangler?
Hey, I'm Skull. I train the dogs around here.
Can you do anything about my cow and his excessive drinking?
I mean, I can say a prayer to Ildaver. I mean, they're over like nature and stuff, so maybe.
I mean, I think praying away the drunkenness is probably not the best. It's fine. Let's go.
And
But then
the
why
priest
are all
again
those
is like,
camps such a thing?
adventurers, please, you can walk through the fire. I understand you want to talk, but there's almost like a schedule on time, and it's like as if I would like you to do this.
All right, I mount up on Mower, and I edge him through. He stops a little bit to drink or to eat some grass, and I have to like kick him a lot, and then he finally goes into the fire.
All right,
Oh,
you walk through the fire.
You're bringing your cow everywhere? All
He be
right.
my mount.
I mean, I have a pony, but I'm not bringing him up here.
Clay's bringing the damn chicken.
That seems kind of counterproductive, don't you think?
I'm bringing the corpse. Tip tap soon.
Henriette is my emotional support animal.
Ildaver, help us all.
Steps through the fire.
2 of you have gone through the fire.
Yeah, Skull's. He's blue skidooing.
We can too. Boo! I go through
We
the
all
fire.
go through.
Yeah, we all got there.
Fantastic. You guys feel empowered with this fire, and you are now blessed by Loptar with Sovereign Fire. And I sent you something in Roll20. I hope everyone can see it. I clicked Show to Players. That does that, right?
Yep.
So you have 10 points of this Sovereign Fire, and you can do cool stuff with it, like protection from cold. You can use 3 points of Sovereign Fire to get a bonus to a single save against a cold-based effect, and each point spent adds a +1 to saving throws and things like that. You can empower fire-based magic. An elf or a wizard could increase the damage of their fire spells. You can ignite your weapon in fire. You can touch something like ice or something else and melt it, or you can literally change your body into fire for a limited amount of time and do like a crazy amount of damage and stuff and fly around and things like that. So Loptar has blessed you with this fire magic that you guys all have, and you can all use these. You have 10 points of it. Spend it wisely.
So,
Thank
I
you,
mean,
Almighty DM.
can we hold? How do we hold this? Because we don't want to like, oh, we'll spend it right now.
It's
and
in
then-
your soul. It's their part
okay.
of you, waiting
Alright.
to be awakened.
And so there's 5 of us, and we only have 10 points.
You have 10 each.
Oh, 10 each.
Each of you has 10 points of fire that you can do. Whatever you want.
Well, I
Scoliosis.
really do dig Form of Fire. That makes me laugh, but we're not gonna go that route.
We don't have to spend it right now.
Oh,
we
no,
don't have
no.
to spend it right now. It's
During
we
the
hold
end.
on to it and do it anytime.
Okay.
Yeah, do it
that's
at
what
any
it
time.
is.
It's with you forever.
Okay.
It's in your soul.
Okay.
It's like happiness. You love it.
Okay. Cool.
And all of you rush off to the glacier to save and protect your village. Skull a little slower than the rest. Clay behind Skull, whispering to her chicken. You guys come to the foot of the glacier. It's about 12, 15 feet up, there is a ladder so the glacier is hovering about 15 feet above you. And then at the base of the glacier, so 15 feet above you, is a ladder that seems to go up the side of this glacier. But you guys need to get up to that. How do we want to do this?
Step aside, me friends. I have a grappling hook.
Ah, great.
I'd like to use my grappling hook, please.
Oh, you can. So I'm hesitant to make you do this because you could fail very easily, but make an agility check.
Don't worry. It's +0. I'll use my metal dice. I rolled a 5.
Would you like to spend any luck? Because you all have luck that you can burn if you want to increase your rolls.
Do I mean, can I get it up to a successful roll?
Yes, so the success is 8. The DC is 8. So if you spend 3 points of luck, it is successful.
I'm here for it. Let's do it.
All right, so you spend some luck. You reach down deep into your lucky whatever, and you throw it, and it latches onto the thing. As it does, one of those weird gnome-looking creatures creeps up on the side, and he looks down at you, and he's like...
And I say, go to hell, you fiery creature!
I'll shoot him.
Okay, roll an attack.
All right. Ranged. Ugh, 9 to hit.
9 misses. So it goes right over his head, and he turns back at you and he goes, rah, 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 and he starts going up the ladder as fast as he can.
I'll try to hit him down from it.
Okay.
Okay.
With a sling, I assume?
Yes. 6.
6 misses.
Okay.
Just I'll start pelting him with sling stones.
All right, throw
I'm
it.
gonna start climbing.
You climb. Yeah.
Okay.
Nope, I start climbing.
All right. So he has now gotten away from you. He's very quick. Like, this is his natural terrain, and he gets up there. So he is now out of sight. But you guys climb up the rope. Sorry, Bingo. How are you getting your cow up?
Before, he's the anchor.
Oh, okay.
So I use the grappling hook, tie it to him, and then once I get to the top, I'm going to make everyone help me haul him up.
Okay.
He's very important to me, Clay, you understand, don't you?
I like the idea of a cow in this scenario, so I'm not going to make you roll for it, and you have a cow. So all of you make it up the rope. There is a long stairway. It is a long walk that goes all the way up this. It kind of zigzags up through the glacier. But you guys get to the very top of this after probably several hours. It's well into the night now. And you're on the top of the glacier, which is cut off like a plateau. And it's all ice, and there's like icy chunks of rock that are coming up along the sides. And in the center of this is a structure that looks bigger than... Sorry, it looks buried beneath the ice. So there is a stone structure and a doorway that you can walk into, but it looks like it's not built on top of the ice, but rather the ice grew around it, and it's much larger underneath. And there is a doorway in front of you.
Would any of us know anything about something like this? Could we make some sort of check to see if we know what the nonsense this is?
So to recap, you've heard that there's this sparkling thing in the sky that seems
Right.
to be coming towards towns, and the towns get sick. So you're kind of assuming that this glacier floating in the sky is probably that sparkling thing. Yes, can you sell me a background check? So what is your background?
My background, I am a radish farmer. I come from humble folk.
Yes. But you're also a cleric.
I am also a cleric, so if this is anything divine or has to do with any sort of religious cult, sect, whatever, I might have heard of it in my studies.
Make an intelligence check. So roll intelligence.
That's a d20 still?
Yep.
I have all these dice I'm not using, I'm just saying.
Okay.
I rolled a 2.
You've never seen anything like this before.
I've never seen anything like this before in my life.
Yeah, it looks dumb.
Ice is for the lame. Let us go inside. I would like to...
I'm gonna...
Go ahead.
I'll lead the way.
I kind of want to look for traps first, friends.
What?
Come
Who does
on.
that?
That's how you look for traps, is that you send someone in.
Have fun.
Particularly someone with armor and a shield. No, he's like, oh god damn it, Chewbacca. I mean,
What?
Ash.
That's 15. Trying to find some
15?
traps.
Yeah. So you scour around the outside of this building and the doorway and stuff, and you don't find any traps that you can see. It just seems like an open doorway.
He's dropped the gnome as they were climbing the ladder, but gives everyone a thumbs up.
All right. Tries to open the door.
Yeah, so Grumblebeard goes through the door. Inside, it's kind of odd because this is a stone structure that has a ceiling, and it is a stone floor, but there are pine trees. And they seem to be growing out of the stone floor. You can kind of see roots coming up and stuff. And there are several of these. You're in a, I don't know, like a 40 by 40 foot square. And past the pine trees is a staircase, a spiral staircase that goes down.
Oh, that's cool.
So we climbed up. Now we're gonna go back down. Yeah. Pine trees. Anybody? I used to be a hunter. Are they real pine trees?
I'll
You
go-
can, well, go ahead. We'll
go-
have you
I'll
roll
go
an
check.
intelligence check, but go ahead.
I'm grumpy, but I am decently smart.
I am 17 intelligent with trees.
Oh, are you? Okay.
I am only 6 intelligent with trees.
So Skull, you notice that these are trees. They're pine trees. They have a faint magical aura, like they might be magically, like the sustenance might be magical or something because they're not growing in dirt, but they are in fact pine trees.
Yeah, they seem real, a little magic-y, but I mean, they're cool.
It smells fantastic in here.
Like gin.
I have to keep remembering I'm not a dwarf. Yes, alcohol is no.
All right, let's get through here and maybe break down a tree or two, and we can start a fire later. Because this is weird.
Are you cutting down a tree?
No,
Okay.
I'm cutting through the trees.
You're walking through the trees. Okay.
Yes, I'm cutting a path.
There you go,
If
there
I
you go.
have to.
Yeah, so you get through, you see this spiral staircase. It's rather large. It's like a 20-foot staircase that goes down, 20 feet wide. All right, well, yeah, we'll say, no, 10 feet wide. That makes more sense.
So, Ash, you gonna do your... Tell me if I can go down these damn stairs.
Oh no, by all means, go ahead. It's fine.
All right. And Grumblebeard starts down the stairs.
Down the stairs you go. And Jordan scrolls to the next page so he knows what's happening. It's very exciting. Very exciting. Stalling. At the bottom of the stairs is a larger and warmer chamber than the one above. The stone's floor's flagstones are uneven and askew, as if they've suffered great stress and upheaval. The walls bear strange hieroglyphics of unknown origin. The smell of evergreens hangs in the air like heady incense. Numerous pine trees, larger and more numerous than the ones above, grow out of the stone, and some have spindly trunks that almost seem humanoid in shape. Several of these trees rustle and move about, but there is no draft present to stir them.
Nope, don't like that.
Oh, it smells great in here. Like,
You know, Clay, on the radish farm, we had a lot of different techniques for growing stuff. I've never seen anything like this.
Yep.
And as you guys walk around, there are like humanoid shaped branches. And then also on the trunks of these trees, there seem to be almost like a face, like something's pushing out of the trunk of the tree. But it is solid hardwood.
There's something stuck in these trees.
I don't know. Maybe we should ask him.
I poke a tree with my pitchfork.
Hey, excuse me.
You guys hear these childlike, ghostly voices, and we'll make them British because that's creepy too.
Hmm.
And they say, "He is old, so old, older than even Grammy and Grandpa." But it doesn't seem to come from one tree. It seems to kind of just linger in the air.
Oh, yeah, that's some crap right there.
Scary head, mean eyes, dark forest monster.
It seems like a lot of Cthulhu shit.
Sure.
Sure.
Anybody else care? Forest fire? Is that
No, man.
This is an enclosed space. Don't you know how smoke works?
Well,
Hatred
then,
and hatred
these
and
are also-
hurt he drinks from us.
Oh boy.
Angry. He's been forgotten, pain until everyone remembers and fears the forest.
We're very
like-
afraid of you, Forrest.
No, like respect the forest. Like that's like whatever my god's name is 101.
Are you an elf or something? What's wrong with you?
Am
I really like the woods, man.
I think you like some sort of grass, but maybe not the woods in general.
Maybe the backwoods.
Add a little smoke, and yeah, this would smell like a '79 Pinto I had once.
What?
and Grumblebeard like gets up real close to one of the faces, and he tries to see, is it malleable? Is it like coming in and out, or is
No,
it
it's
brushed
really
against?
hard. Yeah, it's
All right. Is there like a way out of this room? Like, can we just like keep going ahead and not do anything to the trees?
so from where you're at, you look to the south, and the trees seem to part ways as you say that. And there are two doors on the south wall, one to the south east and one to the southwest.
Hey, creepy. Well, voices of this forest. If we're trying to figure out like what's causing the plagues down on the ground, is there any particular door that's going to lead us there so that we can take care of the problem?
Make a personality check.
I'm great at that. Oh, I actually do have a modifier. That's a natural 20 for 21.
Fantastic. You hear Krampus, he won't let us go. Chains of horn. He's here.
Okay, that's cool. Which way is Krampus?
And both the trees kind of part ways. There's two doors. That's all you get.
Did
Okay.
anyone else see them like split? Is that just me?
No, I mean,
No, it's not natural goddamn trees.
Guess you
Good.
could
y'all
say
have a
it
very
is.
different relationship with the forest than I do.
Yes. Yes, we do.
Good adventures go right.
All right.
Well, we should go left then, because we're all bad adventurers.
Speak for yourself, and he like kicks his cow to go towards the right door.
Okay.
No, I'll open it because it'd be hard to maneuver a cow and open a door.
Yes. So you open the door. In front of you is another large chamber. Again, these stone walls and this stone floor, but the ceiling seems to have collapsed a little bit, and large chunks of stone and ice are in front of you. It looks like the chamber keeps going further south, but you can't see. You'll have to climb over these rocks. To your left is a hallway that kind of arcs around, and there's more over there that you could do if you want to walk that way.
Want to scramble over them rocks, see what's on the other side.
All right.
we-
Go ahead.
Can we assume that the hallway that leads to our left goes to the south, the other door, or is it the opposite way?
Yes, actually, because you're so perceptive and you asked that question, you look down and there is the other door on that side of the wall. So you came to the same room, but different sides of it.
Solid.
You climb up. Make an agility check.
Can I use climb sheer surfaces?
Yes, you can.
Yeah. 16.
16, excellent. So you climb up. Make a stealth check for me.
Sneak silently or hide in shadows?
Hide in shadows.
18.
Oh, excellent. So you very skillfully climb up this and you peer over the side. There are 3 of those little blue elf guys, the gnome guys with the beards, and they are at the foot of this, and they've got daggers, and they're kind of like ears listening to the wall to see if you guys have entered, kind of thing. They're trying to ambush you, but it seems like you're getting the ambush on them.
I'm gonna rustle in my pack. Oh wait, I don't have that. If I was the other character, I would have had a flask of oil ready. Kind of peeks back down, and you hear Ash just go, psst, psst. Holding up 3 fingers and points on the other side.
Well, what do you want us to do about it?
Ash shoves some rocks from over the top. Like, is there a boulder right
Yeah,
there?
sure. Well, yeah, I'll give it to you. So yeah, you pull some rocks, and the whole thing kind of like, and it like falls down on the other side. You hear some squealing as you well, let me roll for it and see. Yes, natural 1 from them. So you hear some squealing as you land on top of one of these elves, and the other 2 seem to like scatter back further into the darkness.
Well, now that you've alerted them to our presence, perhaps we should just keep going.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Do you want to go south over the rocks or east down the other hallway?
Over the rocks.
I don't think old Betsy, Mower here is gonna get up them rocks.
Cows are very inept at moving over countrysides and getting over small rocks and such. This is nothing for Mower.
You used the wrong word.
Sorry?
Adept. You used inept. Slides over the side.
I never said I was a smart man. I'm not. And I move over.
All of you
attempt to
can
make the
easily get over there, but I do need a strength check from Mower. So
Okay.
roll without, just roll a d20 and tell me what it is.
10.
10. That is enough. So Mower climbs over and gets into the next area.
And I'm going to pat Mower on the bottom and I'm going to say, you're a good cat. Nope. You're a good cow. I'm Torbjorn. I'm not from the south.
Swedish.
You guys
I'm
go
Swedish.
south, and then it kind of curves east, and you see a stairwell that goes down.
I think down's the way we need to go.
Yeah,
Who wants
Let's
to
go
go
down.
first?
I'll go down.
Clay just starts going.
Clay walks on down, nice and casual.
Be careful of your chicken.
And
Henrietta's just on his head.
Grumblebeard was admiring the physics and rock climbing abilities of a cow, and he's grumpy about it.
This isn't your like milk cow. This is
It's
a bovine.
yeah, it's the battle bovine from
Hell yeah.
earlier gifts with blonde hair.
Ash follows Clay.
You guys climb down the stairs, and this is what you see. This room is in better condition than those you've passed through previously, with the exception of the western end of the room. The walls and floor here stand straight and even. A circular basin rests in the room's center. Once a decorative pool, the water is now frozen. Entombing several dark shapes within, a door in the eastern wall exits the room. The western end of the room is a sheet of ice, signifying the far wall is damaged and the surrounding ice has penetrated into the chamber. Like the frigid pool before it, the ice sheet contains a dark figure and a glint of gold dimly visible within the frosty wall. So there's a large wall of ice on one side, there's a pool in the center that is also frozen, and on the other side there's a door that leaves this room.
Yeah, gold. Let's and Grumblebeard starts walking towards the gold.
Okay.
Skull wants to go to the decorative pool and
Okay.
see check out the people in it or the figures in it.
Okay.
Like what sort of read can you get on them?
Yeah, so make an intelligence check, Skull.
I think after a certain amount of time, Mower is gonna go over to that pool and start scratching at it because they're thirsty.
Licking the ice.
I got a 2.
A 2. You see a shadowy form inside the pool, but nothing that is recognizable. Like, it could be a cow, or it could be, like, I don't know, a dog that's, I don't know, something. Like, it's just a large, weird, dark form.
A dog?
Oh, no.
Excuse me. Grumblebeard, you go to the sheet of ice and see the glittering gold. I need you to make an intelligence check.
And I do have the dwarven ability of detecting gold within 100 feet.
Correct.
So
You
is
smell
it- is-
gold.
It is gold. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And intelligence. Nope. I'm blinded by gold greed.
Okay. You know it's in there, though, and there are some shadowy forms. Now, I will remind you, you guys have your Sovereign Fire, and you can use that to melt ice if you want to do that.
Yeah, so whenever Skull can't like really discern like what's down here, but whenever he sees Mower like start going up, he's just like, "Oh yeah, I bet you are thirsty. You've been doing a lot." So he's going to use one point of the Sovereign Fire, and his hand is just going to be like wreathed in this like silver flame, and it sort of looks like he has claws. He'll just like start melting the ice.
Okay. Fantastic. I'm just looking at Sovereign Flame really quick, because I think it's 1 point to do that, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
6 inches of ice.
So you burn down 6 inches of ice. It looks like this thing is probably like a foot or a foot and a half below. So you're going to have to spend, we'll say, 3 points if you actually want to get down to the shadowy creature.
All right.
Okay. While you're doing that, Grumblebeard, what do you do, or what's the rest of everybody doing?
Ash will help sear it. The
Okay.
ice.
In the pool in the center?
Yeah.
Okay.
Spending a point for Sovereign Fire, the puppet's hands just poof into fireballs and just presses it against the ice.
Bingo, Clay, and Grumblebeard?
Blang, trying to break ice away.
Okay. You can make an attack, but it's a very high AC if you want to.
All right.
Question, Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
Does the cow get Sacred Fire?
No.
The cow went through the fire, Jordan.
Yep, the cow did, and the cow is not smart enough to use the Sacred Flame.
You right.
Yeah,
That's the
nope.
smartest
Yeah,
one
I'm
of
just
all of us.
bouncing off the ice here.
All right.
That's a nat 1, by the way.
Oh, it is. Okay, Nat 1. I need you to roll a d20.
I just want to make sure that, because I have different things for crit. I was just making sure I didn't have something different for fumble.
Nope, fumble tables for everybody the same.
Okay, so a d20.
Mm-hmm.
Table 2, I think.
15.
Table 4-2. 15. You somehow managed to wound yourself. Take damage. So roll an attack against yourself.
All right.
Or roll
Lucky
damage
me.
against yourself.
Oh no.
Yep, 4. Hammer bounces off the ice and cracks him right in the head. Son of a gruck. Should have stayed. Gold! There's gold in there.
Gold in them hills.
Play bingo. What do you want to do?
Clay's just kind of watching Grumblebeard bounce off of a ice wall.
All right. Bingo.
Bingo is on top of Mower, and Mower is like, it's getting melted, Mower is licking up the water.
Fantastic.
And I'm just rubbing the neck of my horse.
All right. Out of the pool erupts a ice-looking mantis-like creature with crystalline eyes that jumps out at you. Everybody roll initiative.
Why does it say you're fucked?
Don't worry about it.
We'll go with Cyber.
6.
6 for Cyber.
Wait. 5. I'm a different character.
Yes. RJ
13.
and LB
11.
and Wings.
I too got 11. You
Sweet.
can go first.
And Graybeard.
7. Still reeling from the goose egg that's forming on my own forehead.
Natural 20 for Jordan.
Oh boy.
We may be fucked.
It's a good thing we have multiple characters, huh?
Bet.
Okay. So he's gonna go after. Well, I'm gonna roll and see. Let's see who's he gonna go after. He's going after RJ with your Sovereign Fire. He is going to attack you with his Icy Claw. That is a natural 20.
Oh.
So
Oh no.
I don't have the monster natural 20 thing up. I'm bad DM, guys. Don't hire
you
me.
wanna use able 2 for a fighter?
It just means you can't use it.
Aha. Yeah, bard
I
like
found a loophole in the system.
bard like kibitzing. I approve.
Oh, you're
I do
right.
what I
It
can.
is a. Oh, okay. Yeah, it is fighter. So. Which is.
Goodbye,
this
my
one.
lover. Goodbye, my friend.
Attack swipes the foe off his feet. Next round, the enemy is prone. So you take 2 damage, and you are prone.
I'm still alive.
There you go. He's next going to turn his head with his mandibles and attack Skull for a 8. And that misses. Up next is
real quick.
Yeah,
we
go ahead.
got we got a new follow.
Yay!
Do it.
So robotic name that I can't pronounce. It's a bunch of letters. When we get a new follower and I'm on the channel, I take this maul and I hit that guy in the face.
Thank you.
So violent. So violent. RJ, you're prone. You're on the ground.
What is the action to get up?
Use half your movement.
Cool. I'll do that. And does that provoke or anything?
Nope.
Cool. Could I, because he's behind me, get some sneak attack on him?
Yes.
Or he's turned.
I will allow that.
Cool. Here we go. Does a 15 hit?
Let me open up my PDF. A 15 hits.
Cool. Could I expend 1 point of my Sovereign Fire to deal an additional +3 for 12 damage?
Yes, you can.
Cool.
Wow, nice job. All right, he's
Actually, I
still
think
up.
it's-
Oh, actually, he takes double damage from fire.
So 24.
Okay, you kill him in 1 hit. So he turns his mandibles. You stab him in the back of the head, invoking the Sovereign Fire. It burns down through him, and he falls to the ground.
Jordan, I used my garrote, so the
Oh,
garrote
there you
lights
go,
on
yeah.
fire, and he just starts carving into it. And
And then his head just
Head
pops
comes
off. I love it. I love
Particularly since it's a mantis type thing. That's
it. It's
great visual.
it's fitting. It's on brand. Yeah.
does this mean I'm a mother now?
We're out of
Mother
combat.
something.
What would the rest of you guys like to do?
Oh. Did you see a dog down there?
A very weird dog with mantis-like appendages.
What be a
Aw.
mantis?
Points down.
It's like a little bug thing.
No, Mower, stop drinking that water. It's not good anymore. I usher my cow away.
bingo. You think you can help a dwarf out? He's got the goose egg on his head.
Oh, all right. You know you can do fire things with your hands, yeah?
I see that now.
He motions. Go ahead.
Ash
Do the
just
fire things with your
mutters,
hands.
No, he's looking to get healed.
Oh,
Cleric.
I don't know if can I do that? What does
Yeah.
my heal?
Lay on
Oh,
hands.
lay on hands. Okay. I don't know. My god's already pretty mad at me, but I can try.
What's the worst that can happen?
Stop.
I rolled an 18. Fuck you, RJ.
Woo-woo.
I was
So-
just quipping.
Lay on hands.
No, everybody's watching. It's fine. Take
I
your
know,
time.
right? It's fine. It's not even in there. It's right here. Okay. Let's see. I can. For example, warriors. So I.
Should be a
the number
D12 for warriors and dwarves. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah. You are a warrior, right?
He's a
Dwarf.
dwarf.
Okay, so he doesn't.
It's the same as
Okay.
warrior.
So I roll the d12.
Yep. Go ahead.
Okay. 10. Oh.
So you heal 10 hit points.
Thank goodness. Oh, the praise
So-
Cthulhu. His tentacles may they always be slimy.
Yeah, so Bingo walks up, has the cloak on, and places a hand on the side of your face. And then as they do that, a small tentacle comes out from their sleeve and places it on the other side of their face. And you feel like the suction cups kind of heat up
Nice.
and then warm, and you feel healed, and it kind of just slithers across back down the sleeve.
Again, my big solid face slithers down. And, like, yeah, that's the stuff. And he's like making a horrible face, but loves the heels. Thank you. Whew.
Meanwhile, Clay is going to be trying to get that shiny gold thing out of the wall that our good friend Grumblebeard wanted.
Okay. Are you using Sovereign File to melt it?
Yeah,
All right. So you're going to have to spend 3 points.
that's fine.
Okay. So on the inside, you spend those points and you kind of heat up the ice. It turns to water and slushes down. A halfling corpse falls down out of it. And this halfling corpse has 2 daggers and some like padded armor. And also a necklace. And that was the gold that you smelled, Grumblebeard. It comes falling out. And it's an amulet. It's kind of like a Doctor Strange amulet. Like it's a big medallion that you would wear.
The Eye of Anamoto. Well, Griff the guy. Grumblebeard says to Clay.
What?
And Grumblebeard pushes past and starts stealing everything.
I'll take the daggers if no one's gonna take them.
Here you go, kiddo.
Thanks.
And then
All right.
he's like,
Yeah.
I've got like 5 or more in this trunk. You want them all? All right. He hands you like 5 more daggers.
Everybody doing all right?
I'm really hurt.
Oh, okay. Come here. Now lay on hands.
Roll a d20. Plus your personality,
15.
plus your level. All right.
I think it's 15. Yeah.
Fantastic. So you are successful. What is your hit die, RJ?
My hit die is, I believe, a D8.
D8. So roll a D8, Mr. Cyber.
That's a D6. Sorry. My
Roll a D6, Mr. Cyber. That's how much you heal, is his hit die. So you roll a D6.
4.
So you heal 4 hit
That's-
points.
bad. Overhealed.
That's cool and streamlined. I like that a
Oh.
lot. That it's their hit die that you use to hit. That's pretty cool.
It's fun. There's a large gold amulet on the floor staring up at you.
Well, I'll pick it up.
All right. Some weird writing on the back and the front and all over.
Anybody know what this is?
I
It's
hope
an
it's not
amulet.
cursed.
Oh, god damn it.
You've already touched it. We've gone too far.
Mm.
Can I do like some sort of intelligence check to try and see if it's cursed
Absolutely. Roll a intelligence check.
with all the knowledge of a potato farmer?
Yes.
Could
Natural
I
one.
detect magic on it?
it's great. You can, yeah, are you casting detect magic?
Is that I can only cast it once?
No, you can,
Okay.
I mean, that's one of your spells you have prepared.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah. Roll it.
Oh, I rolled a natural 20.
What?
Bow, bow, bow. The cleric can determine exactly which object or creature are magically enhanced within range. In addition, the spell reveals the creature of non-magical origin, such as demons, devils, celestials, undead. The cleric can distinguish between magical creatures and non-mortal creatures. He can tell if different weapons or items of equipment on creatures are enhanced, or whether the creature is blah 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 blah.
Yeah, this is super magical. And with your natural 20, you actually decipher the writings that are on it, and it has a command word, this magical object.
Ooh.
So if you are wearing this and you say the word Ogaltus, black wings sprout from your back and allow you to glide to safely as if you have cast the Featherfall spell on you.
So Bingo looks at the amulet and his eyes go black. They kind of look like stars. And then when he's done, they go back to normal and say, "Do you like to fly, my friend?"
No, that's bad. Flying's bad.
If anyone would like to fly, this will give you the ability of to have wings and whatnot.
You
Would
should
it help
probably
your-
give it to one of the clerics so it's on a wing and a prayer.
Or to your cow.
Oh my god. Give it to me. Snatch it.
All right.
And can I put it on my cow?
Yes.
Yes!
But your cow cannot say the command word. You would have to hold it and say it.
Fuck.
I mean, you can hold it on the cow, but like
Okay.
you can't push the cow and be like, "Say the command word, mower," and it just stumbles to its death.
Can you tell me the command word one more time?
Ogalltus. Ogaltus.
Ogaltus.
Okay.
And there's a door.
Ready to go through the door?
I
I'm gonna go
through the door.
Go through the
It's all-
door.
It's all you, Skull.
Beyond this door is a wide corridor running north-south. The passageway is crowded with much stouter and more numerous pine trees. Like those previously encountered, the trees grow from the ancient stone flooring and the walls of the 20-foot wide chamber. These evergreens, although seemingly, are more robust. They are almost teal, as if they have spent their entire life cycle beneath a cloudy, sunless sky. The scent of pine tar is thick in the air, and globs of pine sap spot the corridor's floor.
Oh no.
I don't like it.
There is 2 giant doors to the north.
The trees in here be thick.
Yeah, and it looks like they've been damaged a little bit.
I'm gonna poke one with my pitchfork.
But please don't.
You poke it with your pitchfork. It's a tree. Some
It's a
sap
tree.
falls down onto your pitchfork, but that's about it.
It's gooey.
Hey, Ash, check this out. Would you give it? I mean, use your perception. I actually have a 12 intelligence. I got to start playing that.
Just like, are they trapped?
Are the trees trapped?
You can make an intelligence check if you want to kind of like check it out.
Sure. I got me a 2.
Yeah, they're not trapped trees.
Thumbs up.
Could this pine sap go for anything?
I don't think so. You can get it off of like any tree. But I mean,
Unfortunate.
it's kind of rude to take it from the tree without asking it first.
There's pine tar here, right?
Mm-hmm. On the floor and stuff, yeah.
Ash is going to uncork a vial of water, empty it out, and start trying to collect some of the sap in to make an oil flask, basically.
Okay. As you empty your water on the floor, it kind of drips on some of the pine tar and instantly freezes.
Oh.
Oh.
That's unusual, yes?
That's very concerning.
Having been a hunter, I mean, that is just not natural, right?
Correct.
Okay. Nope, that ain't natural.
It's gonna change
Don't like it.
to an oil flask.
Grumblebeard, it's your time to become the hero that everyone speaks of you to be. Go
All right.
forth.
Oh.
Charge
I-
into battle, mighty warrior.
And I step gingerly over all the little lumps of pine tar.
All right, you have to navigate through these trees, which also has pine sap dripping from them and what have you. So if you are doing that, Grumblebeard, make a reflex saving throw.
Oh,
Oh man, reflex saves. I remember those.
Mm-hmm. Fortitude, willpower, reflex.
Mm-hmm.
There's only 3 kind of saves in 3rd edition.
3.5, baby.
11.
You're okay. You get to the door safely.
Just follow my tracks. It's easy.
Shrugs, starts to follow. Reflex.
One of us.
Yep.
One of
If
us
you're
has a
well,
cow.
let's do it one at a time. Go ahead and make a reflex save, RJ.
6.
All right. You take 4 damage.
I'm dead.
Okay. So so the sap hits you, lands on your head, and you just feel all of the heat being pulled out of you, and you are clumped down on the ground. We will say you are close enough for the 2 clerics to try and lay on hands you, but you only have 1 chance each to try and heal him.
Yeah, I'm gonna go first.
All right.
Please do.
13.
13, I think, heals. So roll a d6.
6.
2.
And life comes back into you. But you are really, really cold, RJ. And you have a -2 penalty on all of your rolls until you can like warm yourself back up, as this sap seems to have just sucked all of the fire out of you. You can spend a single point of sovereign fire to replenish the heat within you if you want.
With the protection from cold. Yeah, I'll
Okay.
do that.
All right. But you are not yet across. Would you like to try again?
Can I use my sovereign fire, because there's no way my cow's getting across this? Can I use a certain amount of points to get across this to like clear it for us?
You can activate your sovereign fire by spending, we'll say, 5 sovereign fire points to turn your form to fire. And then you can like envelop your cow and rush past really quickly if you want to. And I will not
Solid.
make you make a roll.
I would
will-
love to do that. Don't
but the
kill
in-
my cow, please.
The intent is to clear the path for the rest of them, right?
If I
um,
can, but
I don't know. I'm not going to say that you can, because the trap doesn't
Okay.
work like that. Like it is,
All
right.
you all kind of have to make your choices
Yeah.
of how you're going to
it's
get through this.
dripping and
So,
all that.
If
That's
you
what I
want to set the
figured, yeah.
trees on fire, that is an option. Is that what you want to do?
You know what? No, I'm good. In
Okay.
an enclosed space, I feel like maybe setting the trees on fire not the best.
It's a little bit rude.
That's just me. So I'm like, all right, guys, I'm gonna try something. Don't be scared. And I look at Mower and I like do a head-to-head thing, and I'm like, be on the same wavelength. Be on the same wavelength. And then I turn around and I like ignite myself on fire and start like running through the area, and I'm sure the cow just like moseys behind me, like a quick mosey. But
A quick mosey. Okay, make a reflex save for your cow.
why are you like this? 10.
Oh, 10. He's good. Yeah.
Solid.
Mower makes it.
'Cause
Great.
I have
So we have
0 stats for a cow. I don't know.
we have a
which
cow,
one.
we have Bingo, and we have Grumblebeard across. Who else wants to try and get across?
All right. Ash, you ready?
Yep,
Come
I'm
on.
gonna try.
I'm right behind you.
All right. 6 again.
That
4 damage.
oh,
I'm dead.
that's okay. We'll get you through.
Nope.
9.
9 does not heal him. Sorry, Ash. You have died to the pine sap.
Oh no.
So like the pine sap hits him, he goes, "Oh, not again!" And then he falls, and his head hits, and it
And then
shatters.
it shatters,
like, like liquid nitrogen.
Straight
a
up
little bit
Terminator
drops
2.
on the doll head too, and that also shatters.
That was the important part.
No, he does, like, yeah, he falls, and then Skull goes to heal him and puts his hand right through his head as it shatters. And he's like, oh, I don't think I did that right.
It'll day for why. So my disapproval goes up?
Your disapproval goes up by 1. So now you will have to roll in the disapproval table if you roll a 1 or a 2.
Okay.
When casting a spell or lay on hands, etc.
Okay.
Gonna roll another character.
Clay, you ready?
Yep.
All right.
10.
10, you are successful, Clay. Good job.
I did it.
All right. 9.
I imagine Clay just like is like that
1
guy
point of
that walks
damage,
through
Skull.
everything. Not even trying.
And Skull, I need you to make a fortitude save.
Fortitude save?
Yep.
11.
You have a -2 penalty to all your rolls unless you want to spend your Sovereign Fire to heal you.
How much?
You have
This
to spend
one?
1 point.
Okay, so I'm down 4.
I don't know. That's up to you. I wasn't keeping track of everybody's fire points.
All right, I'm down 4.
There you go.
And if nobody remembered to bring Ash's body, well, basically, did anyone bring Ash with?
I don't know if we can bring Ash. Ash is kind of
Ash is shattered.
Whenever
Ash is
I
a little shattered.
whenever I tried to gently like touch him, I went through his skull. So no, I'm not picking the boy up.
Can I pick up the sock puppet on my way across?
Yes,
That's,
I will.
that's what
allow
I'm
Okay.
saying. I
will
can't
bring-
leave his stuff, man. I can't.
Okay.
It's-
I will bring the sock puppet. And
Fantastic.
Nothing else.
Do we need to take a break? I don't know how this works.
We usually
it
do,
does.
yeah.
Okay.
Roll up a new character.
I might need to roll up a new one too.
We don't know.
All I have is a starting soon screen that we can go back to. Is that okay?
That's cool.
All right. So we will be back, ladies and gentlemen, in like 5, 10, 15 minutes. I don't know. But we'll see the thrilling conclusion. Grab a friend, grab a drink, dab a little. That's okay. Bye. And we're back. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is our holiday Dungeon Crawl Classic show extravaganza. And our heroes are down a player. Poor Ash, the puppeteer, got some tree sap on his face. The heat sucked out of his body, and he shattered like Terminator 2 in liquid nitrogen. It was a sad day for all, but especially for Clay. Clay felt the pain most of all deep down in the subcockle region of her heart. But no tears were had. Anyway.
He was a creepy dude, okay?
We're going to continue. There is a large 10-foot double door in front of you guys. You're past all of this sap and trees and whatnot. What would you like to do?
Hey Ash, check the. Oh. All right. I guess.
Why you would just say that?
check the door. I don't have any ability to check traps.
Well,
I
Ash
just
is dead,
looked At it.
so
I know. That's what I
okay.
mean. After he said that, he like, oh, and then looked at the door. Can I check it for traps? at
you
all?
can. You roll a D10 rather than a D20, though.
All right. Come here. And oh yeah, that's right. My 12 intelligence doesn't have a bonus. So D10. Aha! A 2.
Doesn't seem to be trapped.
Well, this is the first thing I feel good about in this dungeon.
Perfect. Skull goes ahead.
Oh, he walks in front of me. Okay.
Skull opens the door. A wave of power, like the static electricity of an immense thunderstorm, rolls over you as you open this door.
Damn it! I've been trying to walk into traps this whole dungeon.
But you take no damage, Skull. Just the hair on the back of your neck kind of like stands up.
I don't like
and
that.
beyond is a large space filled with, you guessed it, pine trees. growing from the broken stone. The air here is cold and ominous, a portent of calamity. Amongst the dense greenery, you see fashioned stone, carved columns, and what appears to be the edge of a platform or dais. You spy shimmering colors deep within the grove, flickering illuminations as if the northern lights hide within.
Oh, that's cool. Y'all come in here.
It's very pretty. Is the room warm? Ow, stop.
Is
The
it
room
warm?
warm?
Yeah, sorry, I thought you were asking your partners. It is very cold. It is very cold. And, but you do hear a muffled from the distance.
We walked into the privy. Everybody, no looking.
Who said that?
Dude, you okay?
And RJ, you hear voices coming from the entrance of this room as some people have entered. You have not heard voices for like several days.
Turns his head to the door. Howdy, y'all.
Hi there.
Hey, cousin. Waves at Clay.
Oh shit, it's my cousin
Dayton.
Dayton.
Hey, y'all. Have you seen some sort of big fuck off creature? It was
Like
here.
like a big old like bug?
Nah, man. It was
Shit,
all
y'all got
covered
me
in-
doing it too.
That's wings whenever she does the North Dakota thing, man. I go right into Youper.
Like a big old bug?
Nah. It's big and kind of furry.
Was it this
Grandma?
Oh, shit. Grandma did all that? That would explain a lot.
Like what kind of fur are you talking about? Like bear-like or like spider?
Like not like an insect, like a bear, I guess.
All right.
was it
Dayton, where
was
you
it a
been?
bear?
Are we gonna just gab all day, or are you gonna let me out? Cause I'm kind of.
Oh, are you
Oh,
like
where is he?
So he's strapped up to a tree, like arms bound behind him, and he's like just hanging there.
all right, I'll go and untie him.
Okay.
Did you see this thing they call Krampus?
That's probably what I saw. Then one other thing in here.
What's the other thing?
Uh,
All right.
All right.
I'll untie him.
You untie him. As you're untying him, you hear the ground kind of rumble, like boom. Something is taking giant footsteps towards you. It sounds like hooves on stone. You look over and you see. I'm not the best with descriptions, but it looks pretty much like a goat devil creature on two legs with like human arms, but he's wearing a Santa Claus outfit and no beard, but like a goat head and these large antlers that come up on either side. In between the antlers are an aurora borealis. And as you guys are kind of entranced with this aurora borealis in front of his antlers, you see faces of children kind of screaming as they like go back and across and then kind of disappear into the lights.
for
Oh,
like,
hey.
yeah.
Beatrice? No, that don't mean my goat. What is this creature?
I think what Clay said is grandma.
I hand Dayton a potato.
Thanks,
Sure.
cousin.
No, sir. Don't like it.
How big is this thing?
It's like 9 feet tall.
Oh gosh. Is
Has
It's
it
sitting
noticed us?
on a dais, like, well, no, it's walking down from it. That was the noise that you heard. So it comes walking down and it's looking at you and it kind of tilts its head like it's really confused why you're here.
Hey. We're looking for the thing that was causing all the plague and stuff, and also Krampus. Do you know where they're at?
He opens his mouth in this like guttural language and he's like, He says, "Are you here to be devoured?"
I don't think so.
Didn't plan on it.
Don't like that either.
Sacrifices for Xmas.
All my sacrifices go to one god, and it don't be you.
No, don't think it's time for sacrifices.
I mean, Xmas sounds cool and all, but
Take taters.
Quietly pets the rooster or chicken.
He braces himself like Super Saiyan and puts his mouth to the sky and just howls as loud as he possibly can. This wave of energy comes out and just hits all of you. You guys are so spooked. Everybody make a will saving throw.
Oh, correct.
6.
You're looking for
16.
a 10 or higher. Who failed? Cyber was the only one who failed. Skull is you are stunned for 1 round. Everybody roll initiative.
Christ.
No, that's mine. Thank you.
God damn, Clay. Cut that out.
Plays the savior we need.
I saw my cousin who filled me with inspiration.
I got a 1.
1 second.
Okay.
Okay, 1 for RJ.
Yes.
And we'll go with Cyber.
13.
13 for Cyber. And LB with the cat.
3.
3 for LB. Wings.
19.
Nice. And finally, Graybeard.
9.
9 for Graybeard.
Don't like that either.
So you guys are kind of surrounded this, your new friend, Dayton, who's eating a potato, along a tree. But as this thing approaches, are you scattering about? What do you guys want to do? I'll give you a little bit of movement, except for you, Skull, because you're stunned.
I'll round out the northern side of the. I'll take a mower and head up to the north.
Okay.
Is this just a movement, or can we use abilities?
You can't use abilities. I just want to know, like, where are you
Just
guys
a
kind of
movement.
scattering, or do you want to stay clumped up?
I'll move in front of Skull.
Okay.
The fact that the DM is asking this makes me.
I'm gonna move like slightly away from my cousin and Skull, but I'll still be in.
That's fine.
I see Mower and Bingo go one direction.
Mhm.
And I'll go the other direction, but I snatch a potato off of Clay and I shove a few daggers through it.
Damn.
This is like 3 daggers sticking through this big potato.
Okay.
And
Sounds
when
great.
when I get the chance, I'm gonna pitch it at him.
Wings, you step in front of Skull to kind of protect him. You're at the top of the round. What would you like to do?
Try and fucking stab Krampus with my pitchfork.
All right, do it.
Ah! 9.
9 will not hit.
Ah!
No.
I have never hit once with this thing. Great.
Out of the woods, another creature. It looks like an undead reindeer, standing on 2 legs. It does not have regular hands. It's like uncharacteristically kind of like marionette walking on its hind legs. Chunks of flesh are falling off of its face. And it comes out of the woods towards you, Graybeard. And it tries to, it jumps down on all 4s and it headbutts you with its antlers. So I'm going to roll an attack. That is a 15.
I actually have to check. Oh, 15 is my armor class.
For 5 damage.
Son of a... God.
Cyber, what would you like to do? Oh, you're stunned. So Cyber's stunned. Sorry. You will be not stunned after this round. GB, you just got hit by an undead reindeer. What do you want to do?
Well, I guess because I was gonna huck this at the other guy, but now this reindeer's in front of me, so I will just kind of stab him with all 3 daggers within the potato.
All right,
and then
roll a strength
punch him.
attack.
And then I will punch him with my shield.
Okay.
Okay. Does an 11 hit?
An 11 misses.
All right, and shield. Wily mother hugger. Whiff and whiff.
All right. It is LB's turn.
Okay, I would like to cast Word of Command.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll a d20.
On who?
On the big bad, on
Okay.
Krampus, please. So he needs to make a will save versus my spell check.
Yep. So roll your spell check. That's a natural
Hey.
20.
That is a natural 20. And I rolled a 4 on my manifestation. So in the sky,
I still get to roll, and I have a plus
Yeah.
4. That is a 17.
solid. So in the sky above Bingo, a word appears written in fiery lettering, and Bingo just says, "You will grovel before the one true God." And they raise their hands in the air, and tentacles come out of their sleeves. And I would like him to grovel, please. And then, since I rolled a 20,
Yeah, I need to know. Holy cow.
I will.
The cleric can
speak-
speak a word. Okay.
Within 60 feet. He may combine the word of command with a gesture that clarifies its intent. For example, attack or go blah, blah, blah. If the creature fails its save, it must obey the command for a number of turns equal to 1d6 plus the caster level.
So
Right,
roll a
CL?
d6.
That's a 6.
Oh.
Plus
So-
1. Get fucked, Krampus.
So a turn in this game is 10 minutes.
Oh my god. I have just crippled the one true god. The old one is truly the most magnificent.
So he lays down, he starts groveling and just excellent job. It is now Krampus's turn. I guess he's incapacitated. Like, I'm not really sure what to do. So RJ, what do you want to do?
How's our good friend Grumblebeard looking?
He is he's tough.
Okay.
So he is not quite bloodied.
Sweet. Gonna cast paralysis. And that basically just imbues my fists with power. 18. 5. The cleric melee weapon and missile fire weapons are charged with paralysis. The charge remains for 1d4 class level rounds. Any attack by the cleric during this period delivers normal damage plus paralysis if the target fails a will save. The paralyzed creature is unable to move or take damage or take any physical action for 1d6 plus class level rounds. So I gotta roll a d4.
So here's the fun part about this. You cast paralysis, that is your action. And then on the
Yes.
next round, you can make an attack to see if the paralysis lands.
Yep.
So you rolled a d20 and got an 18?
Yep.
Okay, so roll your d4 plus caster level, which is 1.
2.
So you get it for 2 rounds. And then we'll go from there. All right.
Yeah. Next turn.
Fantastic. Wings. What do you want to do? Your cousin's like preaching to some god. He's got glowing fists. Krampus is like bowing down to Bingo and a cow.
Is the undead reindeer still up?
Yes.
Okay.
Has not been touched.
Well, I'm gonna start a sovereign fire on my pitchfork,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna try and stab the reindeer.
All right. Do it.
Yar! Holy moly! Okay, that's gonna be a 14.
14 misses.
What? Okay.
Cyber, you're no longer stunned. What do you want to do? You haven't hit once. I feel so bad.
Survivability.
Oof. So whenever Skull was stunned, I feel like he's just been like slowly succumbing to the cold. Like he's got these little ice crystals and stuff showing up on him. So he's gonna pray to his god real quick, and the same thing that happened in the cave earlier, where he sort of got like this flaming claw.
Okay.
It's gonna happen again, but that silvery moonfire is gonna start spreading down and envelop his entire form. And because I'm back on my bullshit, hey, guess what? It looks like a werewolf.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because guess what? One of the cleric domains is lycanthropes. So I want to use the fire form thing. I forgot where it is.
It should be
there
on the
it is.
handouts.
There it is. I would like to if I hit Krampus, is he gonna stop groveling?
You're not sure.
I'm gonna hit the reindeer.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to hit the reindeer. What is an attack with the Searing Touch, or is it just like my fisties?
No, you imbue your weapon with it. So
Okay. Well, I'll use my club.
Searing Touch.
But...
No, his hand to melt snow and ice. When used in combat, the attack does 1d6 plus class level damage modified by strength. So it'd be 1d6 plus 1 plus your strength.
Okay, 1d6.
But it is fire damage, and these seem to be cold, weird creatures. And you attacked the ice mantis, and he took double damage from fire.
Okay. That. A 9's gonna miss.
9's gonna miss. Up next, our good friend GB.
Woohoo! All right. Being the fighter type in these old school games, you really only have one move. So Warhammer and Shield Bash. All right, just quit jumping around, you. 17.
17 hits.
7 damage.
Oh goodness.
And is the ignite an at will, or do you have to spend an action to do it?
No, an at will. You can just do it before you attack is what I was thinking. Yeah.
Okay. Then so he hit with the hammer, and he's like, he sees, the people doing the fire thing, and he shakes his shield, and then he shakes it good, and it comes on fire, and then he smashes it in the head with his shield, or tries to anyway.
Do it up.
No, an 8. God.
8 will miss. After GB is LB, lots of Bs.
Sweet. Bingo is going to continue to walk forward with their arms in the air, tentacles spewing from every flap of their cloak, and walk past Krampus groveling on the ground and move up to the throne, this dais, and start to praise their god. I don't think I can, but I know that if I want to appease my god, take away from my thing, I can make a sacrifice or do something to appease it. Would this be something in that line? Creature grovel.
Make a creature grovel. No, it wouldn't be a sacrifice necessarily. You're borrowing your god's power to do this.
Right.
So you would have to do something out of your god's power, or not using your god's power to appease him. So converting followers or blah blah blah. Right. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just going to. I don't think there's no such thing as a concentration spell, right?
There is.
Okay. And this would be one of them?
I would have to look.
So okay. It doesn't. I don't see anything in here as it says duration 1 round or more, casting time 1 round. but I don't see anything that says like I have to concentrate on it. But I'm not.
I believe you are correct.
Okay.
I don't think it's concentration. So.
Oh yeah. It also doesn't say that he gets to make a save.
Correct.
So he's just like checked out.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think he's
Cool.
worshiping the feet. Your
Well-
feet. Yes.
Welcome to old school.
Hell yeah. Can I investigate the dais to see if there's anything up there that might be causing the problems down below?
So it rises up, and there is a throne before you. On either side are two pillars that kind of come halfway up, and they've got these open bowls that have a white fire that's glowing up. And as you get close to that, it's really cold. The fire is quite cold.
Okay. Can I knock one of the bowls off?
Yes.
I'm gonna go up there, and actually I probably would still be mounted, because why wouldn't I be? So I'm going to because I'm up higher, I'm just gonna take my foot and just kick one of the bowls off.
Okay. You knock one of the bowls off. It lands on the floor, and the fire spreads out into the ground, kind of like an oil fire that you would spill on the ground, and it would like go out. But as it does that, it sinks down into the ice. And then
Okay.
you hear the entire room shake. Boom. And a crack appears where you spilled the fire, and starts going towards your feet and your cow's feet, and then another one spindles across on the other side, and the cracks are getting bigger, and they're coming out and out, and the whole room seems to be shaking.
You guys hear from the top of the dais, I may have made a mistake. Continue to fight the thing, things are fine.
And Krampus turns to you and walks up to you and then bows down again and says,
That's
"What
right.
can I do for you, mistress?"
Oh.
Or master, because you're a boy.
I am a boy. Can I say something? Or?
Yes.
Okay. Worshipped. Be worshipping my one true God. The old one. Cthulhu.
And he
Great.
just starts like bowing down and worshiping as hard as he can with his little Krampus body. RJ, what do you want to do?
Go walk up to the reindeer and punch it.
Punch the reindeer in the face. Go for it.
I'm just gonna make an attack roll and
With strength, yeah.
With strength. I'm just use my macro for staff because it's. No, I do not.
Okay. What'd you roll?
2,
Yeah, that won't work.
but not a natural one.
You got this for one more round. Wings, what do you want to do? The world around you is shaking. Pieces of ice are falling from the ceiling.
I'm gonna ignite my pitchfork and try to hit the reindeer again.
All right, do it again.
All right. How's
Nice.
about a 15, Mr. Sir? Actually, it's a 16. A 16.
Okay,
A
16,
Mr.
yes.
Sir.
I was like, a 15 doesn't do it, but a 16.
Woohoo! It was because I ignited my pitchfork with flames.
Oh, and
also
he
I
does
did
double
max
damage. Roll some attack.
It's 9 damage.
Oh, sweet.
18 total.
So 18 total. Okay.
Oh yeah, plus
And
the 3.
plus the 3. So
Yeah. Wait, hold on. No, I'm sorry. Sovereign Fire gives you. Wait, is this guy like a cold being?
yes.
Okay, then it does get a +3.
Okay.
So that would make
Math.
it 12. 12
12?
damage total. Yeah.
Okay. Fantastic.
I apologize.
That's okay.
Carry on.
Carry on. He turns to you, very, very wounded and half on fire, bone and things on his face. And he runs towards Krampus. You can make an opportunity attack if you want.
Oh, that's a thing? Nah! It's about a 19, buddy.
Ooh, yeah, that hits.
Oh shit, that's a natural 20.
Natural 20. Blah, blah, blah. What's your class?
Warrior.
Ooh,
Table 3.
table 3. I don't think you're supposed to roll
table two,
a d20, but I'm gonna have you roll a d20 anyway because, yeah, I forget that. I think
my,
you're
I think
anyway.
my crit die
roll a
is
d20.
12.
You roll 12. Oh,
Yeah,
your
it's a
crit die is a 12.
Yeah, it's a d12.
All right, roll a d12 then.
I will do this. 6.
Brutal strike to the torso. Inflict plus 1d8 damage with this strike, and the foe suffers multiple broken ribs.
3 is the
3
extra
plus the damage you would normally do. So roll another d8.
damage. Oh shit. 1, so 4.
So 4 total, but it's doubled because of the.
Oh wait, no, sorry. You said 3 plus a d8. I heard a d8 and I clicked and I went. Blah, blah, blah.
I said inflict 1d8 damage with this strike. So
Okay.
roll 1d8, which you did,
Mhm.
and then you roll another d8 for your pitchfork.
Oh, okay.
So it's
All right,
2d8 plus whatever is normal.
She's an art major, okay, guys?
Yeah, I'm doing my best, you guys. 4. It's 4.
4 damage. Fan freaking tastic. People are talking to me. Sorry, I'm not paying attention on Discord. He's still up. He's on fire and running and not happy. And he jumps and runs on top of Krampus. And you see him dive into those antlers with that Aurora Borealis. And as he does, like, flesh melts away and all of this other stuff. And he kind of like shrinks down. A skeleton pops out on the other side of his antlers. And I'm going to give another saving throw to our buddy Krampus. And that's a natural 1. So all of that happens.
Or wait.
And Krampus goes, "What? Cthulhu!" Meanwhile, everything is falling down and being destroyed.
We should go.
Cyber, what would you like to do?
I want to hurt Krampus
Okay.
so much. So, Skull still on Moonfire. So he's just like running up and is going to start like clawing into the dude
Do
if
it.
he can. I rolled a 3.
That misses.
Okay.
So you try, but there's something part of Krampus that he's still just like, "What are you doing?" And he kind of like moves out of the way.
Gotcha.
GB, what would you like to do?
So after he swung and woof and the shield flames went out, now he like looks at both of them. Can he do it with both weapons?
With your shield and your, is that what you're asking?
Warhammer? Yeah.
The Sovereign Fire?
Yeah.
Yes,
2 points,
but
right?
2 points, correct.
Awesome. Sold. 12 does not hit, I would
Nope.
imagine. And it looks like another 12, maybe?
22, sir.
Oh. Aha, there. When you move things, you can see.
That's a nat 20, by the
22.
way.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a nat 20.
Woohoo!
Are you going after Krampus or the other guy?
There is no other guy. I thought he jumped through.
Oh, he
and
did jump through.
sacrificed
Sorry, you're right.
himself.
I still
Okay.
had his stats up. My bad. Okay, Krampus.
right. And so wait, so there'd be a point plus 3 more points for the fire, and then my crit die, and I'm on crit table 3.
What song are LB and Wings listening to right now together? Because
Carry on, my wayward son.
it is a party, and you're not sharing with the rest of us.
I did. I shared it in the Discord.
Some of us are DMing a game right now.
Sorry, you know what? It's fine. You have to be the responsible one. We're playing. We
God
don't have
damn
to.
it.
So I don't know what how you get a 0 on a crit, but
If you have a negative modifier.
oh, oops, I got a 0.
0, Battle Rage makes friend and foe indistinguishable. Foe hits for plus 1d12 damage, and the ally nearest to him is hit by a rebounding blow of 1d4 damage.
Oh, okay, all right.
That's
so,
me, yeah?
Yep, that's bingo.
So this is the
It's bingo or skull.
D12 to the bad guy.
D12 plus whatever your weapon is.
Oh, okay. So that's that, and then that. So 16.
Oh, 16 to Krampus.
Yep. And then a D what? 4?
D4.
D4. All right. Plus weapon.
Plus
Or just
strength.
a D4. Plus strength.
No, it
Okay.
just says a D4 damage, so I think it's just
Okay.
a D4.
All right. So 3 points.
3 points to
Bingo.
LB.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, I hate.
Whose turn is it? This is ridiculous.
It was just mine. So
that was GB's turn.
DMing's hard.
LB, what do you want to do?
Yeah. I am going to. I'm gonna attack Krampus because I can.
Okay.
I don't know. All right. Krampus. 16.
16
Wait, 16 plus nothing.
hits.
Solid. That's 1d8 for 1 damage.
Fantastic.
And I tell him, it's pain to worship the great dreamer.
Fantastic. Krampus turns to you and says, Mistress, why would you do that? Or not Mistress, Master. I'm sorry. I get confused. Master, I'm gender fluid. It's fine. Master.
Sorry, it's fine. It's fine.
Why would you do that?
We don't know.
And he starts coughing. And as he coughs, tentacles fall out of his mouth. And he's, just kind of like convulsing like that. RJ, what do you want to do?
Gonna walk up to Krampus and try to punch him.
Punch him up in the face.
18.
18 hits.
And he becomes paralyzed. Oh, he has to make a save
Mhm.
versus 18. I also do 3 damage.
What kind of save?
Will save, I believe.
He rolls a 19.
Oof. Yeah, will save. Well, Dane just goes, I ain't got time for your reindeer games, sir. Punch.
Nice. Everybody make a reflex saving throw as the roof is collapsing in on you.
Five.
Fail.
17.
Success.
18.
18 success. You're looking for a 10 or higher.
I failed.
5.
Those who failed, I gotta find the right die.
Oh boy.
8 damage as large chunks of ice come falling down and hit you in the face.
Oh, are two of the clerics dead?
Yes.
It's fine. I'm a cleric too.
Top of the
Okay.
round, the whole glacier is like falling apart. What do you guys want to do? And I'm going to remind you that good old cleric Bingo has a speedy cow and a magical amulet around her neck.
That's true.
Well,
Wings, it's up to you. What do you want to do?
Oh God, make me decide. Is everyone down? Raise your hand if you're dead. Are we gonna have somebody with have a cleric? Is the cleric gonna get a chance to take care of? My name's
Two of the
Clay.
clerics are dead.
I'm the last cleric alive.
But it can Dayton try to save one of them?
He can save one. He has one because they have one round before they're permanently dead.
Right.
He has one chance to save one of them.
Who am I touching, cousin?
No, Clay wouldn't swear. I don't know. Is Grumblebeard still like in battle rage, like attacking everybody, or did that wear off?
Oh, that was just because he fumbled. So he
Is
hit
Krampus
so
still
hard that
alive?
he swung back at somebody else.
Oh, okay. Is Krampus still alive?
Krampus is alive but worshiping Cthulhu, and tentacles are falling out of his mouth.
Okay. I feel
Merry
like if we leave-
Christmas, everybody. Merry
feel like if we-
Christmas.
I feel like if we leave now, we will have left this place better than it was when we arrived. So, I'm gonna mount up on the cow.
All right. Shoving the corpse of Bingo off of the cow.
I don't think I'd shove him off.
Get on behind and
Yeah, exactly.
do the ghost thing, and the music starts. And...
Okay, I'll say, all right, we gotta get out of here.
Who's all leaving?
That's what I was saying. I'm leaving.
Okay, so Dayton, you aren't gonna touch either one of the other.
I
two
thought
and
on my
try to
turn
save
I'd
them?
have to do it.
Well, we're going to skip turns if you guys choose to leave. Do you want to
Cool.
go save them?
I'm gonna lay on hands this Bingo character.
All right. You run up to Bingo. Lay on hands. Go.
9. They're
Nope.
dead.
They're dead.
All right.
Well, I
Shove 'em
tried.
off.
As As long as Mower lives on, that's all I care about.
I've got 1 hit point, and I'm not gonna die from rocks or something falling in from the sky. I'm gonna go out fighting. I'm gonna attack Krampus in flaming shield and battle axe glory.
Do it. Hit.
Oh, come on, D20, roll 20 dice. 13.
You can burn luck if you want to.
I will burn luck and hit him.
You need to burn 4 points of luck to hit him. He has a DC
Bam.
of 17.
There.
Roll damage.
I believe, doesn't that roll damage automatically?
I don't know. I
do
don't
4
have roll 20
automatically?
open, so.
Oh, yeah, it does. So, but that's a +3, so 6 more points.
Okay.
And it is fire now because it's the flaming
So
goodness.
12. Okay. He doesn't look very good, but he's still up.
And finally bringing the shield down. So it's 13. I'd have to spend 4 more
It's
points.
17 AC.
17. I spend all the end of my luck and get it.
'Kay.
Boom. And it automatically rolled the damage, it looks like. +3, so 4 more points of damage. Fiery goodness.
Still up. He turns to you and he brings you up. And he opens his mouth and tentacles fly out, wrap around your head, squeeze so hard, and pop, your head goes off. Dayton and Clay, what do you want to do?
I know we're not supposed to swear, cousin, but fuck this.
Yeah, I reckon.
That's Mosey, girl.
You guys run off on your cow. Meanwhile, he is like quivering. Tentacles are flying out of his shoulders and things like this. He just keeps spouting all of this crazy nonsense about Cthulhu. You guys run all the way out, dodging ice, falling down left and right like crazy. You get to the very top of this place as the entire glacier seems to be falling apart and just chunks of ice are falling. You are a good 90 feet up. How are you? Actually, it says 500 feet. I think I said 90 earlier, but we'll go with 500 because that's much more big. So much more big. I'm really good DM. Hire me. You are so high up there, 500 feet up. What do you want to do?
Jump.
Okay. You jump.
And I
Activate.
grab the amulet and I say, "Oh, Galtus."
The amulet being around our good friend Mower the cow. Black wings sprout off of the cow's back. As the two of you struggle to hold on, I need you both to make strength checks.
Oh boy.
Okay. Can I hold on to both Dayton and the cow?
Dayton?
I'm fine. I got a natural 20, cousin.
Yeah.
You better roll your
Dayton's
shit.
good. He's got the cow.
Okay.
He's like on top. Yeah, he's dabbing. It's fantastic.
I've been trying to die all day. Let's see if I can do this. The strength check?
Yep.
8! Goodbye!
So you're falling. Now we're going to do a luck check. So you roll luck, but you roll a d20 and you want to get underneath your luck.
Oh,
It's kind of weird. It's backwards, but yeah.
okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Under your luck.
6. I did it.
There you go. So Clay falls down and tumbles, and the ice, she's falling and falling. You skid to a stop as you realize you're on a floating piece of glacier. You stand up. You like angle yourself like a snowboarder or a surfer, pitchfork in hand, and you slide down gradually. The ice hits the ground, sliding into your village. You hop off. You look up. A cow with wings and your cousin come floating down from the ceiling. The entire crowd of people in your village cheer and clap for you because you have saved them this winter solstice. Congratulations. That is The Old Gods Return.
Oh my
A Dungeon Crawl Classics adventure from 2013.
Oh my gosh.
Pour one out for
Jordan,
our friends who
thank
died.
you.
Thank you,
I tried
Jordan.
so hard to kill this character. It's the only one that survived till the end.
You were
Wings.
right, though. You were right.
Yes, yes.
Wings. Now you know how indoor feels.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Jordan, for running
That
this
was wonderful.
This is great. Thanks, Jordan.
I'm glad you had fun.
Very
I
cool.
love this system. I know it's like gonzo and silly, but like it was really fun. You
It's
guys
so
were awesome
wonderful.
players. So thank you for playing.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you guys for following and subscribing and doing all the cool things for Indoor Adventures channel. He does lots of cool stuff here. I'm not on it, but I'm cool. But we'll go around the corners. Let's start with Cyber. What do you do, Cyber, and where can people find you?
Hi, I'm Cyber. I'm on Twitter, CyberWolf1, spelled weird. I shitpost, and I'm also a variety streamer on twitch.tv/CyberWolf1, where I play video games badly, but I talk about lore because I like lore, you know. All the archives of that go to YouTube, youtube.com/CyberWolf1, where you can also find the podcast that Kyle with and I do called Let's Talk About It, where we get drunk, do parkour, and talk about stuff going on in the RPG world, especially in our games. You can also find some like D&D Beyond homebrew tutorials, where I teach you how to import stuff into D&D Beyond. Yeah, I'm on the DM's Guild. I've got a Patreon where I do Tal'Dorei conversions of D&D modules, and I'm on this channel. On Mondays, I play Arjan, and on Thursdays, I usually play Alvis. Yeah, it's fun. Good talk.
Hey everybody, I'm RJ here on the channel, but you can catch me at RJustice282 on Twitter and Twitch, where I tweet about the nerdy things in my life and sometimes stream with a bunch of these lovely individuals. You can catch me on Mondays as Caleb the Shatterkai Cleric, but next Monday we shall be having our Christmas crossover event. So that'll be fun. On Tuesdays, we are wrapping up Barovia. I play Bartholomew. He's a blood hunter, ranger, werewolf, awu. Catch myself and the lovely LB Hackemup over on Sunday at the Pro Restarters channel, where we're playing Phase, a game run on the Cypher system. I missed last week, so I gotta go listen to that. DanaeKeener.com.
Hi everyone, I'm LB Hackemup, and you can find me at LB Hackemup on the Twitters. I play here Mondays and Tuesdays on the Indoor Adventures. Mondays, I am Gwen Halfling Barbarian, which you can't see because my chair is in the way. And on Tuesdays, I play Somi, the half-elven wizard. We are finishing up Curse of Strahd. Next week, Monday, we are doing a crossover, and I'm so excited because I don't actually know any of the characters we're crossing over with, so I don't have to pretend. I can just be. This week you can find me on at 4 p.m. on Sunday Eastern Standard Time on G Game Night's channel, doing the Monster of the Week game, which is super fun. Abby is adorable yet sassy. And then right after that, you can find me playing the Mad character in the Cypher System game, who is perhaps not so mad anymore. We don't know. And then holiday breaks, everyone be safe, be happy, be healthy, and yeah, I will see you guys in the new year, where I have, I think, 2 new games. So like, oh my gosh, Ghost of Saltmarsh is coming back. I'm definitely in 2 other games, so things are gonna be fun. DanaeKeener.com. Wings, go!
Oh,
Hi everybody, I'm Wings. You can find me at DanaeKeener.com. I'm also known as Danae Keener. Sorry, we were trying really hard to get Graybeard to go, like, non-verbally, and then LB just go. All right, so yeah, you can find me here on Mondays playing Coriander the Elegant Paladin, or on Tuesdays running Curse of Strahd. I won't be here next Tuesday because, holiday reasons. But yeah, catch us again in January for Curse of Strahd. DanaeKeener.com.
Hey, I'm ready now. Graybeard Tavern. The litany continues. I'm in the middle of a 9 games in 7 days streak. The next is not streamed, which is tomorrow at the lovely LB Hackemup's house. So, and that's a long one. So, but stupid fun. Then you can see me on the Hype Goblins channel on Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. as a new character that will be introduced then on their game, and then my own stream Sunday after that, and then at 4 o'clock with the lovely again, I'll be hack 'em up at the Monster of the Week. Then on Monday, I will be over at Laugh Love Lindy's channel. I don't even know what game system we're playing there, but I sign up for these things because I love me some games. So check out my Twitter. That's where all my info is.
And if you made it this far, you probably know who I am. It's your buddy, your pal, your best friend, Indoor Jordan, with a silent PH in the middle. I don't stream. I'm not on Twitch. This is why I'm here, because I don't have friends and family in the Twitch community. So instead, I'm on YouTube, and you should go over there and check out Jordan with a PH, as I do lore videos on the Forgotten Realms, Eberron, and Dungeons and Dragons in general. I have hopes of streaming more. This was not a test, but just a one-shot fun. But yeah, if you liked this, let us know, and hopefully I can come back and do some more games, and that would be really fun. Maybe I can play in some games, etc., etc. I realized nobody could see that I'm actually wearing a Santa shirt, so I'm going to stand up and show that. It goes with the hat. You guys were awesome. I had a lot of fun with my players, so I want to say thank you to all of my wonderful players who are good people that I met at Gen Con and are just wonderful people. So thank you. We will not be back. Well, Jordan won't be back, but all these fools will be back. Please subscribe, do all that stuff, dab, have a good time. I don't know, dance, kiss your mother. Not with that mouth. And we will see you another time as I get some kind of an overlay. I don't know, what should I do?
We'll be back soon. It's fine.
We'll be back another time. Same bat channel, same bat time. All I have is technical difficulties. I don't have an off thing, so we're going to transfer to that. So thank you guys. I will see you another time. This was a lot of fun. Go check out Dungeon Crawl Classics. It's a great system. Bye-bye.
Everybody remember you're loved.